Singapore has seen its largest quarterly contraction of employment on record. That's mainly due to significant reduction in foreign employment. Chloe Chu has the details.
When we look at the labour report, there are three key figures that we usually look at. So first is the total number of people employed, and this number actually fell by more than 25,000 in the first quarter of 2020. Now, the last time Singapore saw a situation this bad was actually back in 2003 when we had the SARS outbreak, and back then this number was at 24,000. Now, moving on to the overall unemployment rate. This has also inched up from the previous quarter, so it's now 2.4%, and this number is the worst Singapore has seen in the past decade. So moving on to retrenchments, Singapore saw more than 3,000 people let go in the past one quarter of the year. The sectors that are impacted are actually fairly consistent. So it's still the trade and tourism related industries, and of course construction and manufacturing have also taken a hit due to a drop in foreign employment. In terms of retrenchments, even though it has gone up, if we look at previous recessionary peaks or recessionary highs, so what I mean by that is if we look at the global financial crisis back in 2009, this number was actually at nearly 13,000, so that's 4 times more than what we're seeing now. This labour report only takes into account data from January to March. So as we all know, Singapore entered sort of circuit breaker mode in April, so this is definitely going to dampen the economy even further. You know, we're currently in a time where retail hasn't even reopened yet, and we've recently heard about big names like Zara closing down their stores or wanting to downsize. So all this, taking into account all the budgets that have been rolled out so far, economists, governments and officials have all been warning that we're likely to see a further softening of the labour market in the second quarter. So things are likely to get worse before they start to get better. Back to you, Jill.